Okay, you're very welcome. Just got a message from my partner here. She should be joining shortly. And hopefully we get a few more people on. Greetings, Sister Kenya. Checking in from Sierra Leone. We'll be getting started shortly. Greetings, greetings. Okay. Sister Janielle is in the house. Shoot what I want. Greetings. Hey.
Greetings.
Hey, there you go. How was that? You said that traffic was rough?
Oh my gosh. It wasn't, it was not just the traffic. It was the fact that like I live in the mountains. So it's just totally pitch black. Like once I'm getting to my place.
Right.
The fog, the storm, it was crazy.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
I'm thankful. I apologize, everyone, that I kept you guys waiting.
No, people, actually, yeah, people are just starting to join in.
Okay, perfect.
Like you said, it'll probably take, a few minutes for people to connect. Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to put my headset on. I'm going to look like a customer service representative, but it should be a little more clear.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Okay, great. So welcome everybody. Okay, wow.
Yeah, we got some great people in.
Yeah,
hey
this
guys,
is good.
Hey guys, do us a favor and let us know where you're from. Talk to us. We like to engage. We like for you guys to comment. We like for you to speak to us. Share this. Thank you. Share this with your family, with other people in your audience as well. Yay.
Yeah, and let us know if you have any questions.
Yes.
We have a few things that some topics, that we have planned. But yeah, if there's anything you have questions about, feel free to ask. So.
Sullivan's Island. Okay.
Geechee in the house.
Yeah.
Houston, Texas. Okay. I know we have somebody on from Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Samba. Yeah, he or she is in Canada. So
that makes sense though.
All right, this is great. Okay.
All right. What were you playing earlier though? What was that?
Huh?
What were you playing right now?
Come on, you're gonna put me on the spot. Oh, just a little bit of my music,
Because I was being 100. I'm being 100. I was like, "Ooh, that's nice."
Well, it's not, that's not on the agenda, but I'll put the link in the thread later. So
yes, of course.
if people want to check it out. So, all right. Well, we got
So you want to
get some folks in? Yeah, let's just kick it off.
Let me just say, guys, I have my shirt on that you can get.
Oh, yes.
You might have seen it in our recent post. The Gullah Wars ended chattel slavery. This is a must for us to spread the word about our own liberation. It did not come from somebody changing their mind. It did not come from, somebody having a good heart. It did not come from any legislation. Our liberation came from our ancestors saying, to hell with that.
Exactly. And if you haven't already, please check out our main feed. We have, I think we got a couple of posts up there now about the Gullah Wars and just the history. And like my partner here said, yeah, we freed ourselves. So
yes.
Despite what some of the history books may say. But yeah, that, let's see, since you flashed the shirt, I'm actually going to share that.
Yeah.
With, sorry, I got kind of a little janky setup here. Let me Let's get balanced here. Right.
Malcolm Hudson. Hey, I'm a Hudson on my grandma's side. You know, at
All
some point, I'm always like, do you know so and so?
right.
If we got the same last name, because
Yeah, yeah,
you never know.
yeah. All right. Yeah, so if guys, if you're interested, please check out our merchandise at I put the Teespring link in the chat.
Yep.
We have t-shirts, we have hoodies,
Mm-hmm.
and we're planning on putting out some additional, merchandise later this year. So
Right.
yeah, check us out, pick up some merch, and this your purchase, it doesn't just go into our pockets. This money is going towards work that we're doing,
Yes.
ongoing work that we're doing in Sierra Leone, some
Yes.
of our other, work that we've done in the States as well, right, with some
Exactly.
of our partner organizations. So yeah, so please check us out.
All right. You want to go ahead and get into it?
You know what? I think we should probably introduce ourselves. I know
Okay.
people are like, who are these two random people? I know they they
Yeah.
must
Well,
have
let's go.
something to do with Gullah Leone Union. Ladies first. I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And put you on the spot.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. So, guys, my name is Johnyelle Maria Williams, and I'm a member of Gullah Leone Union. Um, I would say I'm a part of the promotion, the marketing aspect of it as well, and obviously putting in work to help develop the union in the United States of North America, as well as within Sierra Leone and Africa. So in various parts of Sierra Leone, I wouldn't just say Freetown, even though we are headquartered in Freetown. And just a little bit about me. I have a background. I'm an entrepreneur in real estate, as well as online marketing and self-care, so health. And yeah, I mean that's it. I'm a young woman looking to help my people, help myself, help my people be able to develop themselves, be able to grow, be sustainable, for us to all be able to have a foundation. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of this amazing organization with such amazing people. I can't even stress that enough, how amazing they are, and just how much of a family it is for me. And I didn't know anybody that I'm talking to now. I didn't know Baba Singh Bay. I didn't know anybody when I first came across it, because I'm a Gullah Geechee, and that's how I came across Gullah Leone Union. And I mean, just from the first call I had with Sister Malenke, Sister Kenya, it was just like, sis, you are my cousin. And then from everybody else, it was just like, we are family for real. Many, many roots,
That's right.
one
Many, many
family.
roots. That's it. That's it.
So I just wanted to give that brief little intro of that's who I am, and really thankful to be a part of this.
Thank you, Sister Johnyelle. And everybody, yes, Baba Sembe, aka Reggie Austin,
Hey.
Chief Elder and Secretary General with Gullah Leone Union. And yeah, me and my sister here, we thought we would just go on live to talk to the people, talk to you about some of the things that we have ongoing and upcoming. We're going to be headed to Sierra Leone in April. We're going to talk
Yeah.
about that. We're going to talk about some of the, not just some of the things we're going to be doing there, but just the preparation for the trip.
Yeah.
What are the things you need to take care of before you go, and what do you need to do when you get there? So we're going to
Right.
touch on that. But yeah, a little bit about myself. Not as young as Johnyelle, but not that old. um, yeah, my background is in IT and project management, and that's what I do in my quote unquote day job. And I try to, not try, but I do lend those services to the organization as well. And like Sister Johnyelle said earlier, it is a fantastic organization. I myself have been a part for a little over a year, and just what we have built in just that short time has been
Yeah.
incredible. It's like this is family, this is
Yes.
family business.
Yes.
Seriously. So yeah. And yeah, just welcome to everybody who's just joining in. So so Sister John, yeah, why don't we jump into some of the topics? Where should we begin?
Well, let's talk about let's talk about the. You want to talk about the trip or the upcoming workshop that we have going on?
We can, let's talk
Let's
about the trip. Let's talk about the
Okay,
trip.
yeah, I was gonna
Let's talk
say
about the
that.
trip, but we're definitely going to talk about the workshop and the
Okay.
petition. So, yes, we, myself, Sister John Yell, a few other members, we're going to be traveling to Sierra Leone around the 19th or 20th of
Yes.
April. We'll be there for about a week to 10 days.
Hmm.
And yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We have a lot of things to do when we get down on the ground. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about the preparation, right? Um, would love to hear about the tool. Yes, tools and seeds. We will talk about that.
We'll
Okay.
get to it. Just a little a small segue into this, guys. Please put your comments, your concerns, any questions that you have. Drop it in the comments. Please talk back. We talk back, so it's all good. You're
Yeah,
not gonna
we're
throw
not
us off.
robots.
Yeah, you're not gonna throw us off. Kushel, Chief.
Oh,
Um,
Kushio, Chief.
you're
Howdy,
not gonna
howdy.
throw us off topic. Just go ahead and put it in. We can come back to the comments, and we will. So
Yep. Okay. So, going to Sierra Leone, besides buying a plane ticket, what do you need to do, right? You need to get a visa, right? Now, you can do that two ways. Sierra Leone does have visa on arrival, right? So when you get there, you can fill out, show the necessary documentation, your passport, your itinerary, and you can be granted the visa there. Or you can do it in advance, which I chose to do. I'm a project manager. I like to do as much as possible in advance. I want to have my papers when I hit the ground.
yeah.
There is a website called VSL, which stands for Visit Sierra Leone. It's a pretty simple process, putting in your personal information, uploading your passport. I think you have to upload your itinerary as well. And it's about $110, right? So
Okay,
I
that's
know
not.
some people, it's not compared to some other countries. I think Nigeria is about 250 or 300. It's
I
pretty
was
pricey.
expecting to pay about that. I didn't even know it was that cheap. I was actually going to
Yeah.
ask you, and I forgot. So okay.
Yeah. It's not that bad. It's about 110. They turn the visa around pretty quickly in like 2 to 3 days, right? You'll get an email confirmation, so it's pretty painless. Um,
Let me ask you. So,
yeah,
how far out can you get the visa?
I've already did mine.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to do it within a certain. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do it then.
No, because what you do is you tell them when you're going. So
Got
I
you.
uploaded my passport and I also uploaded, there's a section for additional documents. I
Okay,
uploaded my itinerary, right?
got
So they give you the visa for that, for the time that you're there. I think it's like a month, something like that,
you. Okay. All
right?
right.
So yeah, no, you can go ahead and knock it out as soon as you have your flight squared away.
Perfect.
Um,
Okay.
what else do we need to do? So we got ticket, we got visa, place to
Let's.
stay,
Yeah.
all right? You want to talk on that?
Well, what the route we chose to do for a place to stay, there are many things you can do. Some people do choose hotels. Some people even choose if you know someone, you can rent out spaces, and we also will have that availability coming soon within our own headquarters, and the African Diaspora Village. We will
The
have that.
ADV.
Yes, sir. We will have that ability as well coming soon. However, what we chose to do for this trip is to rent out an Airbnb, and we chose to get a house. It's just I enjoy whenever I go anywhere. I enjoy houses. I like to have that kitchen because I like to prepare my
Cook your own
food.
food. Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, so it's just more self-sufficiency within a house, things like that. So we chose to get a house through Airbnb, and it was a very streamlined process. We had our dates. We chose the house based on where our headquarters is, and that allowed us to be able to be within the vicinity that we need to be in order to do the things that we need to do. And from there, we just booked it. So
Yeah. Yeah. And it was painless. It was painless.
I will
Go
say
ahead.
that certain things that you do want to be sure that you have available in the house when you're booking,
Mm.
and we'll have that in our Sierra Leone travel guide that we have coming out sometime within the next week or two. So you guys will be able to look forward to that as well. However, you do want to be sure that it's certain things like what running water, electricity,
Hot
some
water, yeah,
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 yeah.
yep,
It's certain things you want to be sure that you have in the house, just because it's a different country, rules are different, so you just got to be vigilant on that.
right, right. Yeah, what are some of the other like amenities? Some places have Wi-Fi,
Yeah, that's right.
those type of things. But again, we're putting together a travel guide, so we'll hopefully be able to answer all your questions.
It is. It is.
Um, let's see, what else?
And that
Oh,
just
go ahead, go ahead.
and that
You
travel
got it.
guide will also include, it's not just myself and Baba Singh Bay. It's also Sister Kenya Malenke you see on, as well as
Our
Chief.
international ambassador, yes.
Yes, our international ambassador, as well as Chief Fode, and they are a combined total of 8-year repatriates in Sierra Leone. So, it won't just be us, it'll be people who have been there on the ground, like really know the ins and outs and know where you should go, know who you need to talk to. All of those what is it? You have those experience type of answers you'll get in that as well. So just wanted to
Exactly.
say that.
Exactly. And just a couple more things, like Sister John yelled, it's going to be a lot of things we're going to answer in the travel guide, but some critical things I think, like Chief Fode just put in the chat, anti-malaria pills, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This is something you definitely want to take. I mean, don't freak out. There's no
Yeah.
guarantee that you're gonna, you would even get it, but it's just good to be prepared. Also, on the topic of medication and testing, COVID testing.
Mm-hmm.
So every country where you're coming from, I guess it's different, the procedure. Here I'm based in Japan. I have to take a test right before I leave. It's 3 days prior to leaving. Now, when you get to Sierra Leone, or actually prior to even leaving, you need to upload your test results to the VSL website, right? But you also need to show that when you arrive,
Okay.
that you are negative. You will need to take a test when you arrive in Sierra Leone. You'll also need to take a test when you leave Sierra Leone. Now, when you get back into your home country, do you need to take another test? That's going to depend, right? I think it depends on the country. So those are things that you definitely want to look into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for I know a lot of us are in the natural field, and we're about that, and I just want to say that let me speak for myself. For me, it is imperative that I go and lay this groundwork in Sierra Leone. It is imperative that I go and see and put my eyes and my feet in the land of my ancestors. It is important. It is very important for me to do that. And I think oftentimes we allow our natural, I don't want to be putting quotes like that, but just we allow we allow that to kind of get us off of track sometimes. And let me just say that it really is for your own good. I've had many people that I know, close people, that have got tested and they had no issues. And then there are people who did get tested, and it's good they did, because otherwise they would have brought something with them and with other people. So I just wanted to say that don't be scared about the things that you got to get. Another thing is like the yellow fever shot. It is.
Yes, the yellow fever shot, that's a requirement. That is
Yes,
that
a
is still a
requirement.
requirement.
Yeah, and I mean, guys, like, get it. It's not worse than not getting it and being stuck in another place like America and not being able to travel and do what you got to
Yeah,
do. Like,
yeah, it's
it's not worth
it's yeah, just to piggyback on that. I mean, I
it.
myself, I don't like, getting unnecessary shots, but it's a requirement,
Yeah,
right? And until they say different, we have to do it,
yeah,
right? So you have to get your COVID test, or they're not going to let you into the country. Um, you have to, as of now, you still need to get a yellow fever vaccine,
right.
which I think, well, I heard there's a little bit of a shortage if you're coming from America.
Yeah,
So that's something, you definitely want to look into in advance.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, the anti-malaria pills, I see there's a little bit of chat going on about that. as our brother Chief Fode said, he said, yeah, it's all year, but primarily during the rainy season. Um, Rainy season is May through September.
Okay.
Chief Fode, keep me honest, brother, if my dates are off. But from what I remember, the rainy season in Sierra Leone is from May to about through September,
Yeah.
right? But in any case, no matter when you're going, get your anti-malaria medication. It's just
Take
better.
it. Take
I ain't
it.
playing around. I'm
I
not
had a
playing around.
I've had a friend who went to Nigeria, okay, and he was like, "Yo, I will never not go again and not take those pills." Like he actually got malaria, and he was like, it felt like he literally thought he was gonna die. Like it
Yeah,
was,
it's it's serious, y'all. So
yeah,
yeah, take your medication. So
wagwan,
yeah,
yeah,
well, glad.
May
May through
through
September. Oh, okay. All right.
early
I was
October,
early
perfect.
October. I was off by about 10 days.
Nah, you was on it, brother. You was on it,
All
brother.
right. Yeah. Well, since we're talking about travel, um, maybe just does anyone have any questions, any general questions about going to Sierra Leone? Ticket prices vary. Can't answer that
Yes.
question. Ticket price just
Um,
depends on where you're coming from. Yes. What were you gonna say?
I what is it? I think is it ASAP cheap tickets or is it ASAP tickets?
Ah.
They have that's who I'm using, and I mean guys, I have to book mines with another sister because we're traveling together, you know, we're going overseas, so we want to link
All
up.
right.
However, they quoted me for $900 compared to 17 that I was seeing. And I was like,
Well,
what?
I'm not going to even tell you how much mine was. It's just you're hurting my feelings right now. So yeah,
Yeah,
everybody check out ASAP ASAP tickets, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
believe it is
that's the
ASAP.
one. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll have it in the guide though for you all.
Yeah,
However, definitely I recommend if you know you're gonna leave and you know you're going somewhere, you need to get that ticket like before so that you can go ahead and have the best price available to you. So
right.
definitely recommend that.
Yeah. And don't worry about I know a lot of people are worried, are they going to close the borders again? If that happens, your airline will give you a voucher.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna be stuck. So don't worry about that. Go ahead, get your ticket, plan your trip, and yeah, get ready.
They'd be like about that return flight.
You're right. Because I actually had that happen. I was supposed to go in
Okay.
April 2020, and then the whole world shut down. And
So
Ethiopian Airlines, they gave me a voucher, which I was able to apply to my ticket this time.
nice. Okay.
Unfortunately, the price went up, but hey, it is what it is. It is
Yeah,
what it
okay.
is.
That makes sense
So,
though. I remember you said that.
yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be any other questions.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to say how so from since we're speaking about Gullah Leone Union, let me just say that before I got involved with an organization, I'm a successful entrepreneur, and I say that because I was pretty not selfish, but I was just one minded. You know what I mean about myself and
Mm,
my family. And even though all my life I've done things like help those who maybe don't have food and maybe don't have this and
mm,
that. I've done that my whole life. I always knew I wanted to help my people and I wanted to give back and I wanted to do these things. I just didn't know how and why. And then, not why, I just didn't know how. And also, too, one thing I'm really passionate about is I was like, man, when I give or I volunteer, I do anything, I want to be sure that I know where my money is going. I want to be able to, in my time, I want to be able to be like, I did this and this is what I,
right,
you know what I
right.
mean? And to just have that verification, to have that. And also, too, I was just like, I really want to know that I'm making a difference. And I told Sister Malinke, Sister Kenya this, I was like, one of my goals before I leave this earth is to do so much good and to create so much value that I can't use money because everywhere I go, everybody's just like, don't dishonor me. Let me
Right.
get you. Don't dishonor me. I got this. And the way that I understood I could do that is by helping, is by creating sustainability, is by giving, and giving in a way where, like, in America, my gift will do something. However, it won't do as much as it does in Sierra Leone when it comes to, like,
Right.
infrastructure and basic things that
Hmm.
we take for granted here, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
you can chime in anytime, Baba. However, I just wanted to say how thankful I am, and go into why it's so important for me to go, because I believe I may have came in around the summertime into
Yeah.
the
You joined
union.
in the summer. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
dear summer. No, I'm kidding. So I came in around the summertime, and you know, I was just like, man, how can I help? I gotta be, you know, once I solidified my Gullah Geechee roots, I was just like, man, I gotta help. I have to do all I can. What do I do? Minister, you spit.
I'm just letting her
I,
flow. I'm just letting her flow. I'm gonna go on mute.
I was just like,
You got it. You got to go ahead.
I don't mean to talk too much. I just want to say this because I know that a lot of people may have this. Um, However, I was just like, man, you know what? I got in and I immediately saw how my skills could help, and how I could just be selfless and be like, man, you know, and it was just like, I knew I needed to volunteer. I knew I needed to help. I knew I needed to put work in. I had no idea. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. When I say that, I mean, I had no idea the work that was already done before I came in. Literally,
Indeed.
it blows my mind. I'm not even exaggerating because I'm a part of this. I
Right.
look into my eyes. It blows my mind how much work has been done, and the work that I have given and that I put in. I'm just like, whoa. So, you know, when we all got together, it was like, okay, we got to go as executives. We got to be down here. We got to see. We have to put our eyes on it. I'm just like, man, this is like my dream come true, was to be a part of something that not only did I wasn't able to give money and help, I'm able to give my time, I'm able to give up my,
Right. Hmm.
you know, and my skills and give, and this is what it's doing. So it's just like, this trip for me is more than just going as a visit to just, oh, I'm in Africa, you know. It's like, it's an ancestral calling for me. You know,
Indeed.
I've known it for a while,
Hmm.
and it came to me in a dream, and for it to be now, to be happening and coming into fruition, I shall.
Shit.
It's like, yeah, this is it. So I just wanted to say that, just to just put people in a different mindset. Like, you know, I'm me personally, I'm not on here just to be like, oh yeah, big up to Gullah Leone Union. I'm like, no, y'all,
It's a movement. It's like you said, it's ancestral. You
this is
know.
ancestral. We
Yeah.
were born to this. We were
Yeah.
given this. The path is
Hmm.
already beaten.
Right. Right. Wow, man. You. I don't know how I can follow that.
Go ahead.
But no, just to piggyback on what you're saying, it's just I agree 100%. You know, I think a lot of us, you know, we all want this connection to Africa, right?
Yeah.
You know, we've all read, you know, so many books and watched documentaries and things like that. May have taken a DNA test, and then it's like, which, you know, something that I did, right? I get this connection, right? And then it was, now what, right? And like yourself, I joined the organization a little bit earlier than you did, and just the amount of building that we have done in just a year's time, you know, and we're coming, you know, and there's a whole lot of work that happened long before that, but just the amount of work and, you know, accomplishments what we've had in 12 months, it's been incredible. Um, and I don't know of many other countries where you can do that, right? I think a lot of people don't know our money goes a very, very, very long way in Sierra Leone. You can really impact a lot with less, right? Versus some of the other, you know, shades of the other countries. I know people go for whatever reasons, but your money goes a lot further there. And outside of the money, a lot of people want to know, well, how can I give? Think about what you do in your day job, right? I'm a project manager. I got 25 years of IT experience. I lend those services, right? In my early 20s, I got into IT. So why don't I start there? Right? If you know website development, those are things you can do. We have another sister, Ebony. Um, she has her own STEAM, nonprofit organization. So she's lending skills in that way. Whatever it is that you do in your 9 to 5, you can use it in Africa, right? And don't think about, okay, I want to go see, can I get a job there? Got to change that mindset. Even before that, right? See what you can do remotely, right? We're virtual
Yeah.
right now, right?
Right.
And we have been doing this for over a year. In my case, 6 months for you, and we have the technology. I'm learning about the citizenship process. Okay, okay, yeah, we will talk. What is on? Okay, that's a hot topic. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, just look at what you do day to day. I mean, we all have something. We all have that special thing about us. Some people are great at presentations, right? Public speaking. Those are all skills that, the organization can use. So yeah, you know.
That's very true. And just to bounce off what you said before we go into the next one is it is so important that we understand that we have to evolve ourselves past being the tail and just working for other people for money. We have to evolve ourselves past that when we go to Africa. Because the beautiful thing about our position here in North America is that our jobs and all the things that we've done, it has given us the skills. It has given us the insight. We're able to see, oh, okay, that's how they do this. That's how they do that. Okay. When we go to Africa, we have to go with a mindset of how can I develop? How can I build in whatever area that is for you? However, we have to go with that mindset of how can I build? How can I give? What can I do? How can we put this together, And rather than just like, okay, what kind of job can I get? Like Baba Singh said, because it's a developing country.
Right,
We are going to develop it,
right.
and to further that development. So that is very important. It is very important that we have that mindset. And even if you don't know what you're good at and what you're going to do, you can find that out before you go.
Right. And team, and that's why it's important to be in part of an organization, right?
Yes, exactly.
The skills I have, you may not have, and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
But when you team up with just like-minded people,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And there's a task at hand or a project, you chop it up. Okay,
Yes.
Sister John Yo, she's gonna take this and run with it.
Mhm.
Our brother Chief O'Day is gonna take that, and then you come back together and you put it all together, and that's how it works, right? It's
Yes.
actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's
Very
really
much.
simple. Yeah,
Very much.
yeah,
And to being in this organization helped me to see how I can even further, my skills in different things. So that's a great point about that. People get into an organization, get into Gullah Leone Union. You know what I
hmm
mean? Become a member, become a part of this, so you guys can understand even before you hit the ground what's going on and how you can move, in the country. So that's really important.
yeah. And yeah, since you mentioned registration, I did just put the link in the chat. So yeah, it's free to fill out, everybody. It's painless. You don't have to give blood or any money. So yeah, so check us out. Check us out.
Not give blood.
Believes, yeah, it's pretty simple form. I think there's a little bit, like a skills assessment on there. You can fill out. So oh,
Is that Baba Senghor?
yes, it is in the house. In the house. Right. Okay. So far we talked about going to Sierra Leone, Gullah Leone Union, joining. Why don't we talk about the upcoming workshop?
Yay. Okay.
Right. So for those that have been following us, you're probably
Excuse me.
aware. I'm
Let
sorry,
me
go ahead.
let me just give one second.
Yep, go
I'll
ahead.
be back.
Yep. All right. We're going to take a quick non-commercial break. Bear with us, everybody. Okay. Okay, and greetings to everybody that just joined the live chat. Sorry if you missed the first part. We are planning to share this on our Gullah Leone Union Instagram page, so you can catch it a second time around. So for the people that just joined, where are you connecting from? Where in the world are you? Okay.
It's a long drive, guys. I need to use the restroom.
Give me just 1 second. I wanted to pull up.
Oh, I say, hey. That's a super hard name, by the way.
Hey, I got it from a chief,
I know, right?
For real, for real, for real. So I'm gonna, I have to live up to that name. So, actually, sorry, bear with me. I'm just grabbing the, if I put a link in the chat, and people can click it, or do they have to, can they copy paste it?
I don't know. I know you can pin it, though.
Oh, I can pin it. Okay.
Yeah, you can pin
Try
it. You
that.
should be able to pin it. Freetown, Sierra, man. You know what? Since
Go ahead. Yeah, since I'm trying to get it together over here.
Since we have a little minute, No, I'm kidding. Since we have a little minute, though, let me just tell y'all about my dream. Tell y'all about how I knew Sierra Leone was like, how literally this is just all full circle, right? And we all have those moments in our lives multiple times how things come full circle. So for me, I remember this is when I first started. I'm just like, man, who first started a few years ago and finding who I am and tracing my roots. And I was just like, man, like, where is my family from? Who am I? Like, And I had certain things that I knew. For instance, like I knew I was Geechee. I just didn't know what that was for real. Like I didn't know. I just heard it all the time whenever the old people got around. That,
Right.
the old heads, the elders, whenever they got around, they would tell us, However, I said, man, I just want to know where I'm from. I had a dream that night that my dad was a lion and that there was these huge just like mountains everywhere. And I'm like, mountains? And I'm like, my dad was a lion and I had a dream about mountains.
Wow.
So, I'm just like, dreams, I'm like, mountains and lions, and I'm looking it up and I'm just like, mountain lions. And I randomly put that in or mountain, like lions with mountains or mountains with lions, something like that. And Sierra Leone came up. And I was just like, whoa, I didn't even know that existed. I had no idea. This was the first time I ever even knew Sierra Leone was a thing beyond the movie, right?
Right.
So that was that for me. That was the first time. And then I started to look and research and I was like, oh, okay, Sierra Leone. Then I found things about Geechee and Sierra Leone and I'm like, I'm Geechee. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, And so now, 6 months ago, it all came full circle when I talked to Chief Fode. And he was like, I was like, Chief, how do I like verify I'm a Geechee? Because I want to be a part of my nation. Like I want to be a part of my people. And he was like, well, you have to be able to, oftentimes it'll be in your family because at the time nobody wanted to be Geechee because it was considered to be.
Yeah, it was looked down upon. Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. It was looked down upon. So if that's in your line and people saying that, then you're Geechee, And that, as well as being able to pull up records and certain locations and places like, Charleston and Orangeburg and just different places, even in Georgia and, just different places. And I had from my own family line, my family, we had to run out of South Carolina because my great grandpa Jim got into a fight with a Booker and they had to leave South Carolina for our lives, and we went down into Florida. Right. And that's how, and majority of my family come from Florida, so that's how we came down there. And it's just a full circle thing for me. And I'll always remember that dream and just being like, wow, Sierra Leone. And then, just being like, man, one day, and then here I am now, full circle, So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and that was kind of it's kind of a little similar for myself as well. I knew that my grandfather, my mother's father, that he was from South Carolina. A lot of well, half of his family, his 13 brothers and sisters, half of them were born in South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
um, primarily in Columbia, but the other half was born down in Florida, in Jacksonville or just outside Jacksonville, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would hear Gullah Geechee, this and that, a little bit, when I was coming up. But because I was born in Detroit, I didn't think I could claim that, And then, like you said, it was something that was looked down upon, kind of like being African. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day,
Yes.
right? Now it's a cool. Now everybody want to be African. But
Exactly.
uh, but again, when I hooked up with our brother Chief Ode in the organization, he just broke some things down. I was like, man, I'm Gullah Geechee through and
Right.
through, you know. Um, Having my DNA test going back to Sierra Leone, that was amazing as well. But it was after that
Mm-hmm.
where I just started doing more and more research. My third great grandmothers, and they all South Carolina, all
Yep.
of them. Just doing my genealogy
Same.
research. She was born in 1838. 1850, she was living in Charleston.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been just an amazing journey. You know, um, that's it. We need to get that on a T-shirt, verified Gullah Geechee.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. Oh, we are. You already are.
Yeah, yeah, we are. We already got it. It just hasn't dropped yet, but we got it already.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
y'all heard it here first. It's coming. New merch.
100%.
New merch
And
for the
let me just
spring.
say, I saw somebody put their traditional name in there. Let me give y'all my traditional name because Joniel is my birth given name. However, my traditional name is Usa Damilola.
Oh
So
man, it's nice.
thank you. So I just had to let y'all know that.
And
But
some of my people that are in here, I know everybody knows me as Reggie. My birth name is Reginald, if you must know, Reggie Austin. But recently, our good brother, our chief Fode, blessed me with the name Sembe.
mm,
So that's what I am going by these days. So yeah. Oh,
powerful. Ebony.
Sister Ebony in the house.
Okay.
And if you don't know who Sembe, that where the name, the origin comes from, just look up the movie Amistad. That'll tell you everything you need to know. So okay, um, we kind of we still on topic. Workshop.
Yeah. Workshop.
So everyone, hey, had to get out of Clubhouse. Yeah, Ebony, get out of Clubhouse. You on timeout from Clubhouse.
Clubhouse new snatches. So good.
Oh man. So yeah, so people, that have been following us, you've probably seen us talking about our free game workshop. So we
Yes.
have a workshop that's coming up on Saturday, February the 20th, from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking about a hot topic. Everybody wants to know about citizenship. How can I get
Yeah.
citizenship in Sierra Leone? What do I need to do? How can I get it? So
Nice.
yes, yes. When I go or when we go to Sierra Leone, that is one of our agenda items. We're going to go to our village, and I will get a family name while I'm there. So my name will be complete
Yes.
when I
Yeah.
return. So yeah, thanks for putting that in the chat, Chief.
Hey, that's real. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so
this is
excited about that. I'm so
yeah,
excited.
that's gonna be an experience. I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, yeah. But yes, free game workshop Saturday, February 20th. We're going to be talking about citizenship. What are the requirements? Um, what have been some of the challenges we're going to go over, and also just talk about, what is citizenship? What does it mean exactly?
Mhm.
Why do people want it? So we're going to be talking about that and a whole lot more in our upcoming workshop. Um, To join the workshop, there is an application that you fill out. The link is pinned in the chat. Um, Second thing you need to do is sign our petition. We have a petition for citizenship, which we're going to, or we're planning to present to President, or His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio in Sierra Leone, hopefully in April. And we're appealing for citizenship for people that are Gullah Geechee, right? For people that they haven't done a DNA test, right? But they know their roots, right? They know their people go back to Sierra Leone. They're verified. They have the documentation. So that's a little bit about our petition. So that would be step 2. You fill out the application, you sign the petition. And number 3 is make a $25 tax deductible contribution to our one program, which I will share that as well, right? We have one of our initiatives, one of many, is our Many Roots One Family Culture and Heritage School Tours. Me?
No, I was just putting the one up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Many Roots. I thought she was telling me time out. Okay.
No.
So yeah. Many Roots One Family Culture and Heritage School Tours, which we're going to be doing. We're partnered with our sister organization, Ali International, which is run by our sister Ebony, who I believe is still in the chat. So we have some school tours we're organizing in the United States, in Shreveport, Louisiana, and throughout Sierra Leone as well. And I encourage you to check out the initiative, and please donate if you can. There's materials that we need, computers, uniforms, musical instruments. So please check out the initiative. So, but I know I kind of went around and around. Where's my link? So yes, those are the 3 steps to join the workshop. Again, the link is pinned to the chat. Attendance is limited, so we're going to be locking it down pretty soon. We do have a good number of attendees that have already fully registered. So if you are interested, please sign up today.
Do it now.
So yeah.
They be trying to be nice. I'll be like, look, y'all need to go
do it
sign
now,
up.
please. That's
Look,
it. Many Roots.
Go sign up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's tax deductible. It's tax time, so this is perfect. You gotta get some money off, and you can do more if you want. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
The minimum is 25.
The minimum is 25, and like you said, it's tax deductible, fam. So you can. It's and it's going to a great cause. So it helps us, push our initiatives forward. So.
Yeah. And you'll be able to see where your money goes. We actually have an update coming pretty soon to show you guys the updated of what we're doing and how, the funds that we're receiving is actually helping the villages and helping to create sustainability and food security and education and things of that sort. So very important that you guys know that your money is being used and effectively as well.
Right. It's being used what we asked to put the money towards. I know a lot of people, they may feel more comfortable giving their money to the NAACP or to Red Cross or Oxfam or some of these bigger, quote unquote, more established organizations. You have no idea where your money's going. There's thousands of people that work in these organizations. Tons of administrative. You have no idea. Your money may be going for a box of pencils, right?
Or in their pocket.
Or in their pocket, which is most likely the latter. We do provide updates. We show you the work.
Yeah.
Right. We don't just talk about it. We actually provide footage, and so you can see where your contribution has gone. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With that free game workshop too, I wanted to say this, the thing that really stands out, which I just gotta give such a big shout out to Chief Fode,
our brother,
and Sister Kenya Malenke Mansare, because the work that they did before I even knew about it.
They paved the way.
Before any of us knew about it. And then now, even to still be in the trenches, like still be putting that work in, regardless, it's amazing. And I just want to say that what separates this and puts it apart into its own thing, where, you know, it's not in competition, just in our own space, is the fact that we have verified repatriates, okay, that have been down through, above, and around every part of what you need to know. Not only that, very well connected to, you know, the movers and shakers of the country. So that is important, you know, not even just in the government, within the villages as well. So that, you know, it's really important that you guys attend this workshop, because you're not just getting information, you're getting experience, you're getting wisdom.
A lot,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And you know, I'll let them speak for themselves when we have the workshop. But
Yes.
in addition to the work that they have done, Chief Fode and our sister Malinke in Sierra Leone, I mean, they have a long history prior to that of
Yes.
activism and grassroots work in the United States, in many cities throughout the United States. So like they say, they ain't new to the game. They're not new to the game. Um, Myself, I'm grateful that I linked up with them prior to my trip, because I was supposed to go before we all started working together.
Wow.
My eyes were wide open. Oh, I'm going back to Africa. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, you know, and I probably would have got hustled or what that, and that. Who knows what would have happened? And I'm just grateful
Yeah.
that I've linked up with people who have been there for years, right? They
Yes.
know the ins and outs, what to do, what not to do, where to go, don't go, you know.
Mhm.
Um, Help us with preparation, and they have the connections with the people,
Yes.
authentic connections, not just
Authentic.
somebody coming and dancing at the airport. Yeah, that feels good. Right, but real connections. So
Right.
yeah, you know.
With the people.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. And I think oftentimes I'm watching YouTube and I'm like, oh man, this person, that person, you're just like so excited.
Mhm.
Especially if you've never been. You're just so excited. You're just like, oh, you know, this is what it could be like and all these things. However, me personally, I'm a grassroots person.
Yep.
I wanna meet my people.
Mhm.
I found out when I did my ancestry that I have Mandinka. That is
Mm.
the tribe that I have in mind is Mandinka, and it just like literally blew my mind, you know, when I found that out, and I was just like, man, like this is amazing. I want to meet. I want to go. I want to meet. You know, my people. I want to connect back to who I am.
Right.
And I think you know, the beautiful scenery and the beaches, all that is obviously, you know, you're going to see that. You're going to sightsee. However, for me, it's so important to connect to the people. You know,
Right.
to connect to the power of the land and be
Mhm.
able to have that connection. Like when you go somewhere, like people look out for you. The family is different. You start to see the morals and the values. You start to see what's the same and what's not. You start to really get into, oh, okay, you know, and I'm just excited too, because you know the Creole, that, you know, you could talk and you can be like, oh,
Right.
like, and then to be able to just like hear the stories and the, you know, the be able to see the culture for
Mhm.
yourself,
For
experience the
yourself,
culture
right.
for yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like, wow, just for me, you know, looking at videos and listening and talking. So I'm excited to go and be able to connect with my people, and just to say that that's why I'm so like, guys, before you just go anywhere, connect with verified people who you feel that like you cool, like you, like it's something you real, that right
Right.
there. You gotta connect with people like that, because just going anywhere, and like Baba said, anything can happen. And
Anything
I
can
know
happen, yeah.
we oftentimes get on this like emotional fantasizing and romanticizing Africa. We're like, oh, it's my people. I just, you know, and you go and your people be like, yeah, that'll be 100,000, and now you
Yeah,
have
right.
100,000.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
because you all romanticized, and it's like, bring your love, bring your emotion, bring your passion, you know.
Mhm.
However, at the same time, bring your common sense. You
Bring your
know,
yeah, look, bring them street smarts.
Yeah.
Don't come over. You go over with the eyes wide open and your, wallet
Yeah.
in your back pocket, So,
Yes. You
I'm
know.
not trying to, saying something bad is going to happen, but at the same time, be smart. The
Yeah.
same things you would do, just keep them spidey senses up. Chief Fode, my Gullah Mandinka sister. Yeah, that's
Yes.
it.
I was
That's
happy
it.
too. I was like, yeah, Mandinka. And it's said in as well as within the Gambia too, and that's something for people who are watching who may not know. Oftentimes, and Chief Ode was in a wonderful live interview that talked about how impactful the Berlin Conference of 1884 was.
Oh, that was great. That was
I
great.
believe it was 1884, right?
That was great.
And just how we went from empires and kingdoms to slices of countries, and even a lot of us, myself included, at one point in time, I still saw Africa as slices, countries.
Right, right.
And when I did my ancestry, and I saw, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm seeing how I'm a part of the Mandinka tribe. However, this is the Mandinka are here, 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 here. And I'm like, oh, And so if you hear me saying I saw that I'm Mandinka, you see Baba saying he's Mende, like, well, you got to understand too that before the slicing, right, before the scramble for Africa, we have empires and kingdoms and tribes inhabited many different places, and one of, like, for instance, the Mende, the Timni, the Mandinka, these different tribes were a part of the Mali Empire.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So you have all of these tribes a part of these locations, and then when the Bookers came in and just went like, okay, we just gonna draw a
Chop it
little
up.
line over here.
Chop it up.
No, I want this river, and now we're like, oh no, I'm this and I'm that, and it's like, actually, it wasn't even about that before. They did that, but So I just wanted to give that little bit of history for other people who may hear that and see, we may have different tribes within us. However, again, many roots,
One fam
one
ball.
family,
That's it. That's the slogan. That's the slogan.
Yeah.
And just to confirm, your date was right. It was 1884,
Okay.
right, to 1885 that the Berlin Conference took place, and then they went in and just chopped up Mama Africa as they saw fit. So yeah, yeah. So let's see.
What was next? The petition, right?
Workshop. The petition, I did touch on the petition a bit,
Yeah.
why we're doing it, appealing to the Sierra Leone government for citizenship for people that are verifiable, Gullah Geechee, right? That can prove that their roots go back to Sierra Leone without a scientific test.
Yeah.
Right. So, because, yeah. And where are we at? I'm looking at our count right now. We are at 256 signatures, which is great, but we're just a little bit over halfway there, Fanbull. So please, 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 if you haven't already, sign our petition. We're trying to get to 500 signatures. And like I mentioned earlier, our plan is to deliver those signatures to the president of Sierra Leone. So help us get to 500. It takes 20 seconds. It's painless. First name, last name, email address. Look, you guys, don't be worried. Your information is out in cyberspace. Okay, already. If you on IG, you provided that. If you on the book on Facebook, they got it. And your doctor has more information on you than you need to worry about this. So it's painless. So yeah, please help sign the petition to help us get there.
Yeah, and we're in Black History Month.
Yes.
We're always talking about our story,
Yes.
not his story, our story, And the thing is that we have to understand that we speak about history or, the records as though it's just what happened, And currently, every single day, you and I wake up, we are creating history. We are creating our story. We are writing our story. One day, very soon, even now, we've already done it.
Yep.
However, one day, very soon, you will then read, oh, the Gullahs got citizenship. Oh, the Gullahs this and all these things. You will hear about the things that we're doing. And you will think to yourself, man, I wish I could have been a part of something like that.
Hmm.
And this is the time for us to realize that we are in that key moment where we are literally writing every letter in our story, in his story, that needs to be written,
Hmm.
and share it, share it with other people. It's not just for Gullahs. We just paving the way,
That's it.
you know. We have connection there. We came and we helped found the place. I mean, come on,
1792.
you know.
Hmm.
So it's like it's not just. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, what about blood ties and the Gullah are Pan Africans and there's so many, it's so multi ethnic." That's true. However, you got to understand, as one, we step back onto that continent in the
Right.
country of Sierra Leone as one people, not as one people, you know. And yeah, I mean, you guys really share, really tag everybody. We're on YouTube. You can check us out.
Gullah
We're
House Media. Gullah House
Yes,
Media
Gullah
on
House Media.
YouTube.
You can check us out on YouTube. You can tag people on your Instagram. You can tag. We're on Facebook. Everything the same. Gullah Leone Union. You're only gonna see us. Okay. So be a part of making history when that goes through and we get those 500 signatures, because we're getting it.
It's
When
it's
we
gonna
get
happen.
those 500 signatures, are you one of the people that will make history with us?
Right.
That is the question you really gotta ask.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we're definitely making history. Making history, nation building. I know those sound like very big things, but that's just what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it starts small, and you know, as it says on the petition, there's power in numbers, and that's not just a saying.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Hmm.
true. You may think, by yourself, you can't do it alone. Well, yeah, that may be true, but you team up with like-minded people. You start with 5 people. Next thing you know, it's hundreds of you guys, right? Hundreds of us.
Right. Right.
So yeah. So again, please, fanboys, sign the petition. It's painless, takes 20 seconds, and be a part of history.
Yeah. Something we're going to post about too. I just wanted to say as a extra bonus in the free game workshop
Uh-oh.
is
Bonuses.
yeah, just to as an incentive more. Beyond helping and being a part of this is I'll be giving out. Well, we will be giving out some free game, some free credit repair, how to remove inquiries and collections within 24 to 48 hours, and it works. So I mean,
Hmm.
we'll be
Hmm.
giving that out only to those who are registered and signed up for the free game workshop. Only to them. So if you want to get your credit in tip-top shape and you want to get some things off, some negative accounts, register for the workshop.
Right.
Because not only will you get the information on the citizenship, you'll also get information that can help put you in a better position to leverage that credit and be able to, create opportunities for yourself and your family.
Right. So hold on. So you're saying for $25, which they'll actually get back because it's tax deductible,
Yep.
you're going to get all the info you need on citizenship in Sierra Leone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the $25 that the person gives, which they will actually get back, is going to help us with our initiatives, push those forward, right? Which is going to make people feel good and do good in the community.
Yep.
And then you got a bonus credit repair. I mean, 25, which
Come
essentially
on.
free. I mean, this
What?
is this is no brainer.
I know people dropping me $500, $1,500 for credit repair.
Right, right.
More than
So,
that to get citizenship. So
wow,
and not even really get much. So
exactly.
yeah, it's worth it. Be sure you tell a friend, bring somebody with you
Hmm.
when you come to the workshop. Tag somebody. If you register it, tag somebody else. Bring a friend.
Yep.
Tag somebody. Get them
Hmm.
registered so that
Right.
you both can operate. And it's not just you. It's you and your friend. Help each one teach one. That's how we reach one.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Again, the chat, not the chat, the link is pinned in the chat. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully you can copy that or, quickly type it, type it out, write it down. So
Yeah. You can
yeah, we
always go
hope.
to our page. Link is in the bio as well.
Yes, the link is in the bio. If you go to the Gullah Leone Instagram, which you're on right now, click the link in the bio. Um, you can go to the Gullah Leone website, right? You can get to it there. Yeah, so Facebook, we're there. You know, we're across all the platforms. So yeah, reach out, connect with us. And if you have any questions, if you know, just about content, right? We often ask, or sometimes ask, is there anything that you would like to see on our page? Yeah, shoot us a message. You know, we're
Yeah,
not just it doesn't just go off into some black hole somewhere. We actually check the messages, and we respond to everybody. So you know, as long as it's nothing foolish. But yeah,
please don't get
please,
foolish.
nothing foolish, nothing foolish. We like to have fun, but this, you know, we this is business here. So yeah, feel free to shoot us a message.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So, all right.
Well,
I don't know. Anything
I
else?
mean, I think we about summed it up. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, um, that you would like to? Also, too, I know we're both going to be, sharing and stuff. But I know for sure since day one when I touched down, I am doing live. I'm gonna be showing y'all what we doing, what's going on,
Yes.
100% documenting everything. Okay, the whole trip. All right. So please be looking out. Make sure you have your notifications turned on for our IG. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel because we are dropping buku information,
Oh
buku
yeah.
video every week. So make sure you are notified properly.
Yep. And like Sister John said, yeah, it's Gullah Leone across all platforms with the exception of YouTube. YouTube is
Yeah.
Gullah House Media.
Yes,
So
sir.
please check us out, subscribe, click the little notification bell, and yeah, we look forward
Yeah.
to engaging with you more in the future. And we got
Last thing,
about 60, how many days we got? 60. I got to check my countdown. It's on the
what,
phone.
67?
Hold on. No, I think it's less
Don't
than
give
that.
me mine.
It's around 65, around 65. So we little over 2 months, sis. A little over 2 months, and
Okay.
we'll be down on the ground, 10 toes on the
I
ground,
can't
as they say.
wait.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
What are you looking
mm.
forward to eating there?
You know what? I love cassava, so I'm interested in eating the cassava leaves for the first time because I've never had it. I don't
Me
know
either.
what it's called, but I've never had cassava leaves. Honestly, as long as it's fish, I'm allergic to shellfish. However, like
Okay.
as long as it's some good fish, maybe some goat, you know what I'm saying? Like
Well, we're right on the water, so you know the fish
yeah.
gonna be jumping. Fish gonna be. I'm telling you, look,
Ah,
give me, what they say, give me boku rice with
yeah,
no, give me jollof rice with boku fish. Yeah, I'm
jollof
practicing. I gotta get my
rice.
Creole. I gotta get my Creole down.
Listen, I can't wait for the jollof rice. I've had jollof rice. It was hitting, but it wasn't hitting.
It wasn't
I'm
hitting it
waiting
yet.
for it. Yes. I hear Sierra Leone has the best jollof, so I'm just saying. Just like
They actually had a competition. I think it was in DC about a year
really?
and a half ago. Yeah, it was like
Okay.
it went around a few cities, and Sierra
Mm-hmm.
Leone won the championship. The Jollof rice. I'll look that link up. I'll shoot it to you.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
doubt it.
Beat out
Everybody,
Ghana.
I believe even Dinah said it was the best.
Somebody, Tanisha said Sierra Leone Jollof rice is the truth. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah. So I'm a foodie. I'm
I love to eat.
as soon as I
I'm
get
hungry.
off
I'm
the
hungry right
plane.
now.
Okay, me too. On my way back, there was an African restaurant. I was like, ooh, I am kind of craving some fufu. And I was like, no, I ain't touching
See, that's why
nothing.
you was running late. Wasn't no traffic.
No.
You'd have stopped for some pound of yam. I knew. I was like, now she eating.
You are funny. Yeah, you know what? I should have, but I had one little bit. I went to get some lamb, but I didn't eat it. I just went to get,
Get a
I
little
was
taste.
gifted.
Look.
Some a taste of some lamb. But yeah, no,
Okay.
that's one thing. And then two, to just listen to my people, to just listen, to just see, like, you know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
And then obviously, to be able to put as soon as I hit the ground, be able to put my head on the ground, my hands, and to be able to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
to me, it feels like I'll just be like, man, I finally closed that circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait. Oh, and everybody, whoever is still left, we will be doing lives again prior to our trip,
Yep.
because as you can see, we're very excited and
Yes.
just talk about, last minute things, some more stuff that we're going to do, more about our mission work, where we're going when we get
Mm-hmm.
there, because
Yeah.
we'll be stationed in Freetown,
Mm-hmm.
but we're going to be moving throughout the country, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I
I
think,
think we all out.
yeah.
I'm actually.
Thank you
I was
guys.
gonna post this to the feed as well, so people
Oh
can
yeah,
catch
sure,
it.
of course,
Yeah. Yeah.
of
Hopefully I
course.
do it right. All right. All right.
Oh, see if you can save it
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It'll
That'll
when
work.
I hit the X, it should allow me to save it. So
Perfect.
yeah. Try not to screw this up.
No, don't worry. If not, it'll still just post to the feed anyway, so it's okay. We can
Okay.
grab
Cool.
it from there. No
Cool.
worries.
All right.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
y'all. Thanks for coming,
Okay.
and we look forward to seeing you next time.
All right. Pieces. Later.
Many roots.
Many Roots, one fan bull. Sierra Leone, represent.
By the way,
Represent,
get your
represent.
shirts.
Yes, get your Gullah. I can't even talk. Get your Gullah Leone merchandise. Not this jersey, but the shirt my sister's rocking right there. Teespring. Just Google Teespring Gullah Leone. Get your hoodies. Get your tees. And like I said, that money that you pay for that merchandise that helps us do work on the ground. So,
Indeed.
with that said, Many Roots.
One fan ball.
Peace. Peace.